think it's about time we tell people exactly who we are, what we do, where we come from. So Forest Colard started just now over 4 years ago, and it has been quite the journey these last 4 years. Started in the midst of COVID. I was in a construction job, loved it, realised it wasn't for me. Then met some guys who are like my brothers today, run a music festival, and whilst doing that, I guess formed a really good network of creators, talent, celebrities, VIPs, you know, all those big names. And that sort of like formed the network that I guess FC grew upon. And along that journey, when I realised this was something that I really want to take seriously, met my cousin, but I didn't actually meet. But I roped Honor in, jump on board, sort of like help shape the direction the company goes in.
Background's like, I guess similar to you in that you didn't necessarily come from the world of social media, but you at least always do a posting on your socials. You were always like adjacent to it.
Yeah.
Not the case in my instance. So I was actually a strategy consultant for 7 years. I was a manager at a big four consultancy for a number of years, and I realized that, you know what, I've never really taken a break. It was during that time, I should mention, T and I live like less than 10 minutes from each other. And it was during that time that I was, like you would call me and ask for like a little bit of advice around to like the structured pitch deck, to come up with like a business plan or strategy, which is obviously what I did day to day. Put in my notice, never actually went back to my old job. So I focus a lot on the side of the business that isn't necessarily the creative itself. I pitch to the clients, so I'll support on the client relationships and client management. My personal, I guess, North Star is just making sure that Forest Colard as an agency is a business that makes sense.
We've actually got a couple of meetings now, so we will have to check back in with you guys later. So music has been really interesting, hasn't it?
Music was like the bread and butter.
Yeah,
when we started and when you like your first proper campaign with music. But on Instagram, TikTok,
all just Instagram stories.
Yeah,
wild west out.
I remember you telling me, like, I remember you messaging me like, got to promote this song on Instagram stories, and I was like, what do you mean? But how did that even come about?
Joel, one of my good friends, he worked at a label called Columbia Records, and he messaged me. He said, you've got loads of celebrity friends, so can you see if they can jump on a Instagram story for me? I mean, why not? Like, I've been thinking wrong. I was very nervous at the beginnings. I was like, this is very new to me. Did that campaign and loved it. Great result. The track actually, I think it was like 19 in the charts, was incredible.
Yeah.
And then the work just kept coming back. Obviously you've got the Sony's, the Warner's, Universal world, but you've got all these independent labels, all these types of genres of music, pop, dance, rock, like D&B. Like, there's so much, and it's like,
I know that Atticus and Louis know some artists there.
I have no idea.
They'll be like, oh, have you heard this drum and bass DJ? Like, sure, guys. Sure.
But I love how excited they are when it comes like new artists. We've had some amazing success recently, so I guess some big names, obviously, the Beyoncés, the Thames of the world, Party Next Door. But then there's been a lot of like smaller artists like Simi and Songer, Katie Beza, Switch OTR, Poser. There's so many like smaller artists we've been able to like build and like work on their music strategy. So like it's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah. And the creator side of things, Atticus, his ability to pair the creators and the creative with the artist and the track. Yeah.
It's got this winning formula. It's got this formula which we can't quite work out just yet, but well, I can't work it out, but he knows it and it works. Because the brand world is very different to the music space. I guess the lead time's a lot longer.
Yep.
There's so many more approvals.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a lot more legalities. There's like just a lot more goes into the step-by-step for the brand side.
Yeah.
It's been a focus for us now for what, a year, I would say. For the past
a bit over a year.
Bit over a year, and it has really transformed the agency and the ways that we work. We really have targeted the sort of like, would you say like luxury space, or that sort of like,
Because we have such a wide like network of creators that we work with, we actually have really good cut through for like mass market consumer brands as well, household name brands that like everyone would know and love. Early days for us working in brand partnerships was very much around like seeding product, like the traditional like gifting that you see on Instagram,
coverage,
through to nowadays we can do anything from pulling together like ambassador programs for brands,
guest lists
for brand events,
longer term partnerships, short term partnerships, like content days, like the
brand sponsorship.
The services that we provide in that world are very vast, and the personal relationships we've worked hard on building those relationships.
On the gifting that we do, Rebecca has the most stunning penmanship. So
it's great.
Every time we do, so whenever clients ask us to do like personalized gift boxes for content creators, Rebecca, she'll really take the time to like write
She's a good calligrapher, right?
Yeah, exactly. So everyone in the team chips in.
Sol, Daisy, they're just so good.
Yeah,
100% built a really good foundation in our team. Really happy.
Yeah.
One thing I do love about us as an agency is that how personable we are. I love the fact that it's one of our like core values. I have enjoyed having that like added extra like connection with the creators and the clients we work with. I feel like it's definitely helped us shape the way that we work.
For sure. Another great thing about the relationships that we've built with our clients is that we've been able to, I guess, find ourselves in a position where they trust us and they trust our advice. Been able to have some really great and honest conversations around making sure that the campaigns that we're working on are like truly diverse and inclusive. Whether that be ethnic minorities, LGBTQ+, but also just even like the size of creators, making sure that we're not only working with like macro creators and celebrities, but also the micro creators that have like really cool niches like arts and crafts and
skateboarding, D&B all stars, all that stuff. The community leaders, we love working with those as well.
Because that's where like real influence, strong engagement can really be found in the pages and in the audiences of some of the smaller creators.
We have to give props to our team who have been able to actually do that, because it takes an army to find those people, and we've got some amazing people in our team who I'm so grateful for, that I guess have helped us build what that database looks like and how I guess we deliver those people to the clients as well. So where should we start? Who should start off? Let's start off in music. So Atticus, he heads up our music side of the business. He leads on all things strategy, creative communities, face-to-face with clients, and tailoring how we create our campaigns and I guess roll them out. And in the music side, he's then supported by Louis. He's our partnerships executive. And he supports Atticus on the music side, helping him run the campaigns, reaching out to new creators, forming those new creator lists, what is the long list of creators that we can reach out to, presenting that to the client as well, and really like being in the thick of running music stuff.
Then we have Sol. So Sol has joined us to really support with our brand partnerships campaigns. So a lot of that involves obviously liaising with our brand clients, but really it's about like the execution of the activations that we put together for them. So whether that is finding creators who can authentically talk about their love for a product on TikTok, for example, all the way through to, as we said, like the guest list that we might need for a brand product launch event. We also have Daisy.
Incredible.
So Daisy is probably the fastest finding creators on TikTok.
Honestly. The speed that she finds these people is mind-blowing.
Daisy really understands the platforms in and out. Rebecca is our artiste, so she supports across both music and brands and events and things like that. But because she has an arts background, she really helps to lean in on the more visual and creative side of things.
Jules, she is our social media like wizard. So she leads on all things content strategy, so content production. She's just, when it comes to actually knowing how to use those platforms, she's phenomenal at it.
And supporting Jules, we also have our incredible content team that work with us, whether that be Ashwin, Sophia, Toby,
Emmanuel, the camera.
Yeah, we've just got some of the, like, genuinely some of the hottest talent out at the moment, I'd say.
Yeah. And we have a load of freelancers as well that help us on our like paid social strategy, on our marketing wider strategy as a business. We're very lucky to have access to a lot of these people and help us build the agency to what it is today. So, yeah, absolutely. On this campaign, have you got it open? You felt my heart.